All right, everyone. Welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Monday, January 29th, 2018. All right, so the moon is in Gemini here today. Could be themes pertaining to communication, learning, getting into our inquisitive side, and even sharing of information, things like this. Really good to do that as well. We can find that that balances our emotional body. We do have a lunar eclipse on Wednesday, so there is this heightened energy about the lunar month at this time. There could be insight coming in today, particularly about our life path. The lunar eclipse will be conjunct the North Node, suggesting that this week there will be this pivot and shift towards our life path regarding the new beginnings we had about 6 months ago, right? So that's coming in today. We also do have Mars going into Scorpio. So there is this shift of now willing to go deep, willing to remove obstacles to get to the heart of the matter, the depth of the matter with Mars and Scorpio. And tomorrow, Venus does go over the South Node. So today, we could start to notice maybe some shifts with our relationships, right? Maybe letting go of some old relationship patterns to bring some balance back there, maybe some changes to our values as well. All right, so let's look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, here's the sky for this Monday. So we have the moon in Gemini right in the middle of the constellation today. Themes around inquisitiveness, learning, exchanging with others, sharing. It could be business, trade as well, or information. So really good to get into this inquisitive side. We'll feel like that's what our emotions want to do. Curious, use our practical side, our minds, that sort of thing. And again, this sort of theme relating to that type of stuff here today. So, of course, we still have the Sun and Venus in Capricorn, so we're still integrating these energies about discipline, patience, persistence for the long term. Mercury is finishing up Sagittarius, so we still have this larger perspective of life, which is good. Maybe even continuing with insight about where we can expand our belief systems, which is where we had the new moon actually about 2 weeks ago. But let's talk about this Mars going into Scorpio. We have this shift we'll start to feel this week, more than likely, this early part of the week, where Mars, the planet of our desires and our drives, going into a place he's very comfortable, right? In dignity, naturally rules Scorpio. So the drives and all this, it's us collectively willing to get to the heart of the matter, the depth, to the truth, to the deep meaning of things, right? And to also be willing to remove things. You know, Scorpio is very much about transformation, where we're not afraid of the depth. We're not afraid of having to remove things, destroy things even, so to speak, to get to the heart of the matter. So really good to find the balance with this, of course, and the healthy way of integrating this, but with that extra conscious attention in terms of what we truly value and what we truly want in life. Can be good for going after those types of things or in that type of way. All right, so that's the placements in terms of the aspects. Nothing going exact here today, but we do have Venus getting very close to the South Node. They're going to conjoin in this evening time or tomorrow, depending on your time zone there. But this transformation here with our values, right? So first of all, I think fundamentally what this is about is this, and this happens once a year, this sort of shift of our values, becoming a little bit more aware of maybe some old habit patterns, some old values, right, that we thought we wanted or we thought we had, right, these values that now we can shift and transform. We realize they no longer are an expression of what we're truly about. They no longer are our true values. So there is this pivot. I think it'll mostly be tomorrow, but if any of this comes up where you're re-examining your values or noticing some old values you want to let go of, this could be this conjunction. And what it leaves us with is with a whole new set of values, right? So today in particular, letting go of the old, right? The past. And if it's in relationships, which it often is, with Venus, some relationship patterns, right? Some relationship values. just being willing to allow them to go really facilitates this process, because the South Node does, it is representative of our subconscious mind that wants to hold on to things from the past, our security blankets, and even from past life, right, our karma. And so a willingness to let this stuff go facilitates this process, because collectively this is what's happening. So that's really all it takes, in that extra conscious attention there, to allow the values to change, allow the relationship values, relationship patterns to change, and then coming out the other side, going into tomorrow, a bit refreshed, rejuvenated, and a whole new set of more balanced values and more balanced relationship patterns. All right, but like I said, we'll probably notice that mostly tomorrow, but that could be taking place here today. All right, so that's the day in a nutshell. Moon in Gemini, I think great day for inquisitiveness. There is a bit of trine with Neptune, so there could be some easygoingness today. Really good for spiritual activities, receptivity, imagination, creativity, things of that nature. The moon will be opposite up to Pluto going into tomorrow, so again, that depth, and maybe with that Mars in Scorpio, but that depth, I think practicing non-attachment is really good with moon opposite Pluto, but also Mars going into Scorpio. Again, going after the things that truly matter to us, but with non-attachment to outcome. All right, so have a fantastic day, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on Tuesday, tomorrow, for the daily forecast. Take care.